they sniff everybody's butt. Are you okay? You ready to jump out there? What are you doing, Robert? Hi, Fifi. Come on, just hang out with us, baby. Come here. Fifi, you're fine. You don't need to go out there yet. Come on. Just hang out. Fifi, come here. Look. Oh, the camera is so high up. Yes, Fifi. Hi, little pig. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Tina. Hi, Lashia. Kirby. Fifi, come say hi. Come say hi. Come here, Fifi. Hey, come here. Come here. Sweet girl. Hi, Susan. Hey, Meta. Hi, Robert. Hi, Zoe. Faye, what are you doing? What are you guys doing? Nobody can see you over there, Fig. What are you doing? Hi, Kathy. What are you doing? Hi, Robert. Hi, Claire. Oh, thanks, Kathy. This is the it's humid and hot in LA dress. This is my sleeveless muumuu, or I call it my circus tent dress. It reminds me of the circuit tent. Circus tent, not circuit, circus tent. Lizzie. What are you doing? Yeah, it's been hot. Well, it hasn't been, I mean, it's been hot, but like we've had it hotter, but there's been a level of humidity here that we don't normally get. So it's been a little different. Rob. Yeah, clean your butt, Rob. He just had his soft poop for the evening, hopefully. I cannot get his poop firm. I had that one night of firm poop and I've been giving him the slippery elm and it's not doing it. So I think I may have to increase the amount. I don't know. But I still want him to gain some weight. I know it's hard for you guys to see on the cam, but his backside is still still kind of small. But his fur is still shiny. His energy is good. He's been playful. He's eating. But it's just nonstop soupy poop. Hi, Tam. Faye, come on. You can hang out with us for a little bit. Come on. So yeah, I stopped the probiotics because they didn't seem to be helping. So now I'm doing the slippery elm. I'm going to try increasing the amount. It's tricky with slippery elm because you have to do it like 2 hours before they eat, or they may not absorb the nutrition from the food or any medications you give them. So I give him a smaller meal with the slippery elm to just get it in him. But I think I need to increase the dose. Hi, ghosties. Hi, Queenie, thank you. Hi, Vera. Yeah, he seems, luckily, knock on wood, he pretty much eats everything I put in front of him. So he's been eating the food with the slippery elm. I'm afraid if once I increase the dose, he may not be willing to eat it all, but we'll see. Faye, come here. Come here, baby. Why are you being like this? Why are you being like this? Come say hi. Yes, Rovers? What are you doing? Faye. Don't punch your brother. Hi, Beep. So far, knock on wood, the stairs and plumbing aren't working, but on the stairs, I have found 2 hairline cracks. Very, very fine hairline cracks in the steps. So I'm not freaking out, but I'm gonna wait to schedule. I'm gonna call him when I get back from seeing my mom because I want to see what happens if any more come up. I don't know why there are 2 hairline cracks, but there are. Hey, John. The slant is pretty good. There are a couple areas on a couple steps where I feel like it could have been better. But the water seems to be coming down. It's not pooling necessarily. So I'm gonna have him come back out. Well, it's the cement. So the cement shouldn't have little fine, there shouldn't be cracks. But I think it should be an easy fix, I'm hoping. But I can't deal with it, or even I don't even want to stress about it until I get back from seeing my mom. I might have paid extra for those hairline cracks. We'll see what happens. Well, you know, it's a special coating on top of the cement. It's this like waterproofing coating, so it shouldn't be happening. And you know, you can't see them unless you get close to the steps, but I got close to the steps. Fei Fei. Come on, Pee Pee. Come here. Oh, she's being so stubborn. I don't know. I just wish I could get something done and have it be okay. I just like every time I've tried to do like construction at this house and like do things, I've always had bad luck with it. So, hey Denise. I did not fall face first in the steps. I was inspecting them. I do. I'm going to go see my mom in August. Well, and that may be it. You know, he did the stairs in the midst of this heat wave. So maybe the heat did something. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, they're tiny little hairline cracks. Tiny. So something, I don't know, something. It might have been the heat. Yeah, I doubt that the last thing he wants is for the steps to not be perfect. I'm sure he did everything in his power to make the steps okay, so he's not going to be happy if there are little tiny cracks. Well, and that's the thing. Maybe I should have been watering the steps. You know, maybe he didn't think to tell me to do that. Who knows? No, they're not stucco. They're wood, and then I think it's cement, and then the waterproofing. I think that was the thing. There's like a whole wire thing system that goes on over them. There's a whole, like, it's a whole thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the cracks are going to go all the way down. I do. I think it's surface. I think it's just that top coat. So he may have to come out and like buff them out and like whatever. And then I may have to, like, there may be something I have to do. Who knows? He'll know. He's been doing this forever. Yeah, the wood stairs are built, and then they did like flashing on the sides of the walls, and I don't know if they put metal. I don't think they put metal on the stairs, but I know that they did the layers of the waterproofing and the fencing like material, but it's not fence, you know, it's like something else. Okay, fine, Faye, fine, go be free, go on. Yeah, they're membrane. It was, I mean, it took, he had every layer. Every layer. Really? You guys want to leave too? Really? You're gonna, okay, go, be free. I mean, that's why it took him so long, because every layer he'd like had to let it dry and do the whole thing. Rebar. Who knows? I mean, the stairs look good. I love he did a gray color, like a darker gray than what I had before, and I really like it. They rinse off nicely. I rinsed off bird poop, and it came off nice and easy. I'm feeding the skunks and possums in the back of my house now. I'm not feeding them on the porch anymore. So it's staying nice and clean. Three sisters that make pools. I want a pool. Yeah, hey, YouTube is very helpful, Kathy. Aw, Denise, Faye still loves you. She's just getting weird as she ages. If you had treat next time you come over, just give her treats. I haven't seen possums since the stairs got fixed. I've only seen the skunks. The possums take breaks. And then skunks kind of come in, and then the skunks kind of go away, and the possums come in. It's the whole thing. They've got their whole routine. What, Fiona? Yeah. You're so handsome, Rob. Yeah, pools aren't cheap. Faye snubs everybody. Faye's even snubbing Rob. Huh, Faye? She still likes me, though, at least. Yeah, I took pictures. But I also know he told me that, like, the steps are supposed to last for years and years and years. He said he would like to call him in like 5 years to come recoat them, just a top coat. But they shouldn't have cracks. No. He will know that. Your roof still isn't fixed, Claire? That's not good. Oh my god, that bird. Oh, it didn't take too long to clean up because it was in. I walked into my tenant has been out of town, and Feral Kitty's not happy about it. So what I told my tenant, I texted him and I was like, today, Feral Kitty decided to make a sacrifice to the cat gods in hopes of trying to get you to come back. Because he's only killed one other bird, and like the whole time he was living with my dad, he never killed a bird. And he just basically slept in my dad's lap every day. And now he really likes the new tenant. So I think he's tried to bring him some sacrifices. So he killed a bird like a couple months ago for him and brought it in the apartment. And then the other day, I walk into the apartment to lock Kitty in to feed him dinner, and I see like something on the floor, and then I realize it's feathers. And then I walk to the other, he has some boxes in his living room, and I walk to the other side of the boxes, and then I see the dead bird. And they're like, it was just gross. It was so gross. And I'm probably I'm gonna give him some dewormer because he basically like ate half the bird. It's so sad, but it was gross. So I just quickly picked it all up with a bunch of paper towels and threw it outside. Bed bugs are really difficult to get rid of. You can't do it just to one room. I thought you had to do a whole house in order to get rid of bed bugs. Yeah, so every day when I go down to put him in and give him dinner, I'm like, please don't let there be a dead bird, please. And it was big. It was a big bird. I'm like, what are you doing? And then, of course, the next morning, he threw up all over one of his towels that he lays on. Well, and he went out of town for like, I think it's going to be 2 weeks. So Feral Kitty was really pissed. And I was like, I spent time with him. I sat with him on the couch. I went outside with him this whole time, but he's like, no, I want him home. So how are our Australians doing with quarantine? It's still so frustrating to me that you all can't get your vaccinations easily. Well, now I close his bedroom off. I close all of the rooms. He only gets to stay in the living room when he's gone because he'll poop or barf on the bed. He tends to barf more when he's not thrilled. And he poops more. I've already washed all of his towels and like his blanket that he lays on. He's already barfed on those. So Lizzie, are you still having to go to school during lockdown? Yeah, I never stopped wearing my mask because this Delta variant is I mean, I know people who've been vaccinated who've gotten COVID. I know a number of people at this point who've been vaccinated who've gotten it. And they're okay. It's not the vaccination is working. But like for me, I want to go see my mom. And even though my mom's been vaccinated, her health issues still make her more at risk. So I've been staying away from everybody. And as sick as I was last time we had the chat, like right before that, I kind of like, even after I did the last chat, for the next like 4 days after that, I just was like exhausted. And I still feel like, I still feel like my body's kind of beat up. And I'm kind of hoping that I had it. Kind of hoping it was COVID. October? Yeah, even though we didn't have to wear masks, some of the retail places were still asking that people wear masks, and a lot of people were just still wearing masks. I think just like me, there were a lot of people who were like, "Yeah, I think just for a while longer, we're gonna just keep this thing on." Wow, Claire, you guys are like here with nobody. We like they closed stuff down, but they didn't find anybody. Yeah, I mean, if I'm outside, um, as long as I'm at a distance from people, I won't wear a mask. But I'm being super careful because I know that like I just don't want to. I don't even want to catch another cold before I go see my mom. Like I just want to try to stay as healthy as possible, so that when I get on that plane, I'm as healthy as I can possibly be, and that I don't bring her any cooties. Yeah, the problem is this Delta variant, it seems to be more contagious. So I think that, even if we're washing our hands and all of this stuff, if we're around somebody who's got it and they're not wearing a mask, I think it's just seems to be more. And I have a bunch of friends who like, who went to Vegas for like 4th of July, and everybody they knew while they were there all said they had colds. Like people just aren't being like they're not staying home even if they think they have a cold because they think, well, I was vaccinated, I'm fine. And I'm like, yeah, but what about the people who can't be vaccinated? I went to get my hair done the other day, and this woman walked in without a mask with her newborn baby. And I'm like, what? Like, your baby can't, like, come on. I don't know. It just seems weird to me. Yeah, Lizzie, that's how it was here. I didn't get my hair done for that entire year that we were in quarantine. But I was like, really, who cares who's going to see me? But you're still going to school once a week. Yeah, I mean, the people I know who've been vaccinated who've gotten it seem to be fine. That like they just had mild symptoms. But how many people did they infect while they didn't realize that they had it? Because honestly, like I've not been seeing anybody, like except for I think where I got my cold from was from the one client that I saw, and I think her daughter went back like went to day camp or something, and I think her daughter got sick, and I think I was just I picked it up just from being in the same house that her little girl had been in because her little girl wasn't there when I was there, and or my client might have actually just been getting the beginning stages of being sick and passed it to me. Who knows? Yeah, I'm telling you, you don't want to go into a hair salon if you guys haven't been vaccinated. This Delta variant just seems really, really like there was a party of people that were at an outside party and they'd been vaccinated and they still got it. Like and they're fine because they're younger and they were vaccinated. But if you're not vaccinated, I wouldn't take a chance. Good night, Denise. Anna's not risking anything. Once I get back from New York, then I'll be like a little bit more willing. But not until then. What is it? Did I lose Rob? Face sitting on the in my bedroom on the floor, just staring in here. Roberts, where did you go? Rob. Oh. Gosh, my sprinklers sound really loud. Oy, that's hard, Queenie. Yeah, sadly, like I have a lot of friends. I have friends in like Tennessee and in some of these areas that are more anti-vax, and they've been lucky this entire time. But I think it's going to start infiltrating more of those areas now. So I'm a little worried about those friends. Hi. Yeah, I don't know how you can't, we're not going to get to the point where we force people to be vaccinated. I don't think. I do think that there are going to be like businesses that are going to insist on if people want to be employed that they need to be vaccinated. But I don't think it's ever going to get to the point where the president's going to be able to insist that everybody get vaccinated. But if people start like ending up in the hospital around, like everybody around them starts getting sick, they may finally give in and do it. I mean, honestly, that's how it happened here with the people that I know that were more anti-vax. Is that all of a sudden people they knew, like people's parents were dying, and it was like, so you're still not gonna get the, and they finally were like, I'm just gonna go get the vaccination. Yeah, they're already offering incentives, and I don't think it's working much. Yeah, no matter what, there's just gonna be people who refuse. At this point, after all this time, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. I can't. Yeah, now it's 49% here. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just be happy once I get to see my mommy. Yeah, I mean, there's still people who don't think the Holocaust was real. You know, like I know there are going to be people who, for the rest of their lives, think that COVID was fake. No matter how much proof is put in front of them, they're just going to be people who are just morons. I mean, I watched my friends lose their parents one after the other. Like, they just kept dying. And you can't look at those people and say that it wasn't real, you know? Oh, God. Yeah, I think we all have family members. Yeah. Okay. Rob, why have you abandoned me? Where did you go? Robbers! Yes, Fiona. I know, you haven't abandoned me. Oh wait, are you leaving now? Hmm? Yes. I feel like I've watched everything on like every streaming channel, but I know I haven't. I just started watching The Expanse. I think The Expanse? I think that's what it's called. And it's so funny because I think I've watched like 3 or 4 episodes because I've heard a bunch of people say it's really good. And then I was talking to my mom, and she actually she's like 3 seasons in or something. And I've never thought my mom would watch a show like that. But she said she just thinks the acting is so good. So I'm gonna jump into The Expanse now. I already watched all of Lucifer. Now I have to wait for the final season to come out. I know, right, Lizzie? I still haven't signed up for Disney, but I was really tempted because I want to see. I want to see a bunch of the stuff on Disney, but I think I'm gonna wait and I'll watch it. I'll sign up for it in a couple months and watch it all at once. The X X pants. That would have been really good. X pants. Yeah, like I want to watch Loki. I want to watch all of that. So I'm just gonna wait. Once I finish the X pants, then maybe. Yeah, there's one more season of Lucifer coming. It's on Amazon Prime. It is. Yeah, the Expanse. EXPANSE. It's based on a series of novels by James S.A. Corey. The series is set in a future where humanity has colonized the solar system. Never have I ever. I don't know what that is. I know there's more shows to watch. I watched, what was it on Netflix? Daywalkers, I think it was called. It was an apocalypse thing. It was good. It was cute. Well, not cute, but it was like a bunch of young people in the apocalypse. And it kind of had a Zombieland feel to it, a little bit. Yeah, I watched the Future War film too. I kind of liked it, but I'm so easily entertained at this point. And I watched A Quiet Place too. That was good. I haven't watched the 100 yet. Parks and Rec is so good. It's just so good. Yeah, The Boys is graphic, but it's so good. Claire, have you caught up on Mythic Quest? Hi, October. Invincible. Have I seen that? I'll check it out. Yeah, Mythic Quest on, what is it on? Is it on Hulu? So funny. I can't watch kittens right now because it'll make me want kittens. And I keep getting offered kittens. And I can't take them right now. It's really hard to say no to kittens. Oh, it's on Apple. Yeah. I get them all confused at this point. Hi. Why do my cats not love me enough to stay in the same room with me? Fiona lays in here like all day, and then I come in and she's like, I'm gonna go. I haven't watched In the Heights yet. You guys, maybe if I close the door. Just wait a minute, maybe they'll want to come in. Was there a Lottery Dream Home special? What was it on? I don't have all the channels, unfortunately. Is there a place to watch it? Oh, there you are. Come on. Come on, Robbers. Come here. Anybody else? Come on. Hi, Finfin. Okay, so we know that if I close the door, like it was so sad. One of my best friends did a scary movie on the Lifetime channel, and I thought I had Lifetime, and I don't, so I wasn't able to watch it. So I'm gonna have to go to her house and watch it. Oh, I saw the video clip you posted, I think, Claire, but I didn't know if it was a full episode or not. I want to be on that show where they redo your house, but then they help you find houses that you can buy, and then you have to decide whether you want to stay in your house or buy another house. I want to do that. Can somebody sign me up for that? Because I think for the amount of money that you put in, you'll get it back if you sell your house. That was good, Rob. Love it or list it, yes. Yes, he's a clumsy dork. But he does this stuff, like he'll fly from come running out from the kitchen and leap onto the couch arm and go flying over the back of the couch and then like slip off the arm and almost knock over all my computer stuff and then leap onto the ottoman and fall off. I'm surprised he hasn't broken anything. Rob! You're gonna give yourself arthritis. He's already turning 1? Wow. Yes, baby. What? It's a little thicker today. It would be so lovely if he just didn't have soupy poop. Because I'm so tired of him like stepping in it. And I'm sure it's not good for his stomach. Big. Stop attacking Rob. She does this to him all the time. Fig, come over here. I keep getting offered bottle babies, and I'm like, I can't. Yeah, I'm sure Jess must have a ton of work now that everybody's starting to travel. How can Love It or List It make you have a house picked already when they're supposed to be showing you houses? Yeah, today I watched or while I was doing other stuff, I had on for like 4 hours tiny house hunting. People looking for houses that are under like 600 square feet. Some of them are like 200 square feet. And I'm like, I don't want to live in a tiny house. Why am I watching this? But I couldn't stop. Yeah, that's great for Jess. How's your new job, John? Hi, Sue. Hey, David. Come here, Robert. Come here. Come on. Fig, leave him alone. Rob, come here. She won't jump you if you're here. Fig always does sneak attacks on him. Are you primarily working from home, John? Oh, that sucks, Kimberly. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sure now people, I want to find somebody to help clean. So now that we can, now that we're vaccinated and can have people back in our homes. Oh, that's great, John. Girl in Jungle is her own luxury underground swimming pool. I know, I've watched those and I'm like, well, I could, maybe if I just start digging in my backyard, eventually it'll turn into something. What are you doing? No, Bruce. Your paw's clean. You kind of smell like poop. They're all laying in the bathroom. They would rather lay in the bathroom than be in here with me. One vase full of water at a time. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't make a sap pool. Hi, Dennis. Faye, you came back? Rob is primarily fluff. He's normal size around his ribs, but his tummy area is kind of indented. But his fur is still growing back from when he was shaved for the ultrasound. Please don't hurt your brother. Yes. She's been nicer to him. For a while, she was hissing at him, and like anytime he came near her, she whacked him. But she's playing with him a little bit more. I'm trying to get her to lose a little weight. I got some weight off of Fiona, but she's a little harder. Hey, Faye, what are you doing? But Faye's also super mushy. Like she's just got like blubber. Like her fur is, she's like a baby seal. Like her fur is so thick and plush. Like, I'm almost tempted to shave her because one, she sheds like crazy, but two, I wonder how much of that is fur and how much of it is fat. No, the only Fig likes to, I think Fig is playing with Rob, but she gets a little rough. She likes to play sneak attack with Rob, and I think he likes to play it with her a little bit, but she gets into a zone and she doesn't stop. And Faye's just moody. And Fiona still likes to make out with him. What are you doing, Figlet? What are you doing, Fifi? John is just still out of town? Or is she back? Oh, she was only gone for 2 days. Yeah, I had no idea how much cat sitters get paid until I had to arrange for one for when I go to New York. I was like, oh my god. Oh, it's not cheap, but they're worth it. I'm really hoping she's worth it. Fifi, come here. You're sitting like crazy. Yeah. I think it would be cheaper if I could just have somebody come in, twice a day. But because I need her to feed him 3 times a day, and she's just gonna probably stay here because it'll be easier for her. But because of that, it's not cheap. But it'll definitely be worth it if I can be with my mom and not worry. Well, that's really nice of her, John. Oh, that's great, Kathy. But can she change her name? Because I really think there should only be one Sarah. At least in the United States. Lizzie can have her Sarah in Australia. Oh, that's nice of you, Tim. Okay, Mary Jane. Fei Fei. It's so funny. Faye's the only one of my cats that chases after her tail. And I think it's because her tail is a different color than most of her body. You want to come here in January, Queenie? We could do that. I would trust you with my kitties. Body dirty dysphoria. Oh, Fei Fei. Is it really cold in Minnesota in January? Oh boy. What are you doing? Wow, that is cold. Well, start planning when you want to come in January, Queenie. Because I'll do it. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Too cold to go outside? Oh my God. Hey, Zazzle. Yes, Robert? Hey, let Robin. Robert, what are you doing? I'm sure Denise would come visit you while you were here too, Queenie. Faye, be nice to your brother. Yeah, I haven't been going out much. I think I went out today just to take out the trash and to fill up the outdoor water bowl and to feed feral cat next door. And I was just like, oh my God, it's hot. Denise is a superwoman. I know she would love to see you. Yes, baby. Black bean hummus. I had regular hummus today. God, it got that hot. Well, of course. Oh, you're in Vegas. I keep forgetting Zazzle. You're not getting kibble. Every once in a while, I bring her in the bathroom and I give her some kibble because the other cats tend to take over her food bowl. And now she's like demanding it. And I'm like, don't demand kibble from me, damn it. Little pig. It jumped. One of my clients is growing pumpkins too, and he's growing watermelons. And he grew the most amazing beets. They're like the garnet, but with white rings too. And I took a bite of one just raw, and it was so sweet and yummy. Like I didn't even need to cook it in order to eat it. He's making me want to grow beets. What are you doing, Fig? What are you looking at? Better not be any bugs. Ooh, pickling cucumbers even? Wow. Look at you. Right? Pizza pockets to pickling cucumbers. Yeah, I'm sure they're much different, John. Your whole world is different. It's so exciting. Very inspiring. Yes, homemade pizza pockets. You're growing peanuts? Oh, you would just put them out. Oh, that's amazing. The squirrels are planting. you've you've got squirrels planting peanuts for you. Oh, big. I had no idea it was that easy to grow peanuts. I have a giant aloe vera plant that we've had for like 20 something years, and it just keeps multiplying. That's about the only plant I've ever had that just refuses to die. Knock on wood. Oh my god, that is so funny, John. But don't you have to plant the seeds for corn? Can them just eating corn turn into, if once it goes through them, it actually can plant it? Isn't it all digested? Oh. Oh, gee. Yes, a yurt. Yes, I've seen that on my garlic. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. I have some Oculus stuff to do. But I'm glad we got to all catch up. And I'll do another chat in the next week, I promise. Everybody be safe. Stay away from people and their cooties.